Hey guys, welcome to the channel Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I've got a gift request. I think it's a first time gift request from Daniel Berry. So Daniel, shout out to you, my friend. Thank you for the gift and request. And you had a few in there, a few options, and I looked over the whole panorama, if you will, of all the options. And I'm going with Reba's One Promise Too Late. Daniel had also suggested Leanne Womack's The Fool, but the video is on Vivo and Vivo gets blocked, so I won't be able to do that one. So I just went with Reba, and I did not find a video version, an official video of Reba. So I'm doing the audio because I saw a few others where I think she had performed live, but I don't think that the audio quality may have been up to your standards or mine. So we're just going to do Reba's One Promise Too Late. And I know some folks are going to be very happy that you requested Reba because a lot of folks are huge Reba fans. All right, here we go. Oh, you know this song too. A song title like this, One Promise Too Late. You know the mood of the song already before it starts. Probably. Well, I didn't expect it to start up tempo and kind of happy.
I would have waited forever if I'd known that you'd be here. We could have shared our lives together and held each other all through the years.
Yeah.
But I met someone before you, and my heart just couldn't wait. So no matter how much I adore you, I've got to stand behind the promise that I made. How were you?
Ouch.
Came along, one promise too late.
It happens. All right, so I know some folks believe that there's a soulmate out there. There's one person on planet Earth that's their soulmate, and some of them are sort of like in search for that person. This song says, no, against that ideology that there's one, because she's like, well, I'm with a guy. I love him. I met you first, but or no, she met the other guy. But one promise too late. I would have waited for you had I known. And you can love more than one person on planet Earth. Not at the same time. Some people think they can, but I don't think they're very good at it. At least I wouldn't be. I would suck at that. But this is, I love how different ideas and songs show up and they relate to other issues in life.
One promise too late.
Love that fiddle, man. Standard country, simple bass line. Where were you, sweetheart?
I've been dreaming of you, but you came along. One promise too late. You came along. One promise too late. Where were you when I could have loved you? Where were you when I gave my heart away?
That's torment.
You came along, one promise too late.
All right, but when she was already with the guy, so when did this promise come into play? And what was that promise? I mean, there's more to the story here when you really look into it, that somehow a promise came along, but it was just one promise too late. What was the promise? What was the context of that promise? But she's being tormented. She's honoring her commitment to the guy that she's with, which is appropriate. And I get, it's like the expression, it's okay to entertain thoughts, just don't let those thoughts entertain you. And that just bespeaks the idea that we're going to get ideas. We're going to get bad ideas in life. We're going to get, we might be tired. We might be cranky. The neighbor's dog might be barking. And you think, I'm going to go shoot it. And then you're like, can't do that. Like we get ideas. Or, man, I'm going to throw a rock through that window or something like that because that guy cut me off in traffic. And then you're like, no, just keep it together. I mean, we're human. We're going to get bad ideas. Or I didn't. Are they bad? Yes, some of them. I mean, bad, I guess if you define it as it's going to result in something that's very unpleasant for multiple people, then yes, bad idea. And the idea, there are people we've met along life's path that we're very fond of. And, that we knew years before the person that we might be with. And or what, you're going through a tough time in life and you're like, God, do I need it? Whatever our thoughts are of giving up, quitting, or something else. But it's like, no, just don't let those thoughts entertain you. Be honorable, stick to your commitment. And she did. But I still want to know how this promise came about. I don't know what the promise was. Like, I'll love you now forever, but she's already with someone else. So she's staying with the other guy, as is appropriate. So, all right, Daniel, you got my head spinning on this choice, man. I'm glad I did this one. Yikes. Man, what do I rate this? This was the most open-ended only because we didn't get more of the context. And you see what I'm saying from other reactions that I've done, that I like songs that are, some songs are so on the nose, you can't guess. You can't put your life into the story, like superimpose your life over the narrative or into the narrative of the storyline, because it's too pigeonholed in your life. No details of it, or very few, would fit into it. This is one of those songs that's open-ended. You're like, wait a minute, there are pieces of it that I don't understand. Not that I can put my life into this, because this isn't the story of my life in any context, as far as I know. But wow, she's tormented that maybe he's available now, and he might even want her, but she can't go to him because she's spoken for. Boy, oh boy, I love songs that get me spinning out like this. All right, I'm going to rate this song, Daniel. And I go with the number that first blast into my brain, and it was a 9.2. It wasn't over the top, sung phenomenally well. It wasn't sung poorly. I mean, it's Reba. Instrumentation, I love the fiddle. I liked that it was a bit more up-tempo. I was not expecting it. I was also expecting piano to show up in this song, and I don't think it did. I got so entranced by the storyline, like, wait a minute, how did this all happen? Where are we, all that? And so there you go. All right, Daniel, thank you, my friend, for the gift and for the request of this song. It's got me wondering, as you could tell. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.